Okay.
Hi. We are speaking now with the maestro himself, extraordinaire.
Just humble servant of the Lord.
That's it.
That's all.
He's very modest. Mr. Oscar. He has been with Potter's House for any number of years, but most importantly, he's been with the Lord a long time.
Yes.
Loves the Lord and loves God's people.
Yes.
So tell me, what does Megafest 2017 mean to you? He's also my son. I'd like to mention that as a side note.
Megafest 2017, it has just been undescribable. Like I've come to several Megafests working at the church. We do a lot of conferences, but it's something different about this one this year. I don't know if it's because of the state of the world and everything has just been crazy and people are really seeking and searching for something real. I don't know if it is because people know that the Lord is soon to return and folks trying to be serious about their salvation. I don't know what it is. I don't have the answer. All I know is that this time here has been most amazing. The synergy, the people, the services, the sermons, the music, the breakout sessions, everything has been anointed. Everything has been on point. People's lives are being changed. Before we even got into church yesterday, folks was getting delivered in the hallways. So, and it's only day two, half of day two. So I'm just excited. I'm excited because we got great people all around us. I'm excited because God is just blessing all of his people to do amazing things. And it's not about us.
No.
That's the thing. I think right now God is honoring those who have put him first and saying, because you put me first, I'm going to push you up. And I believe that's what God is doing in this hour. We give all glory and praise to him. This is his work. It is the Lord's doing. And it is marvelous in our
eyes.
Come on now. Don't make us turn out this Omni Hotel.
Come on now.
Ready.
One quick question.
Yes.
Out of all of my readers and subscribers and persons who question me about this event, how do we explain to them that an event such as Megafest is exactly an extension of the preaching of the gospel?
Yes. Well, you know what? Easy, because for what I've learned is that a lot of people, when they're not exposed, cannot expand their minds. And a lot of people use excuses like it's too big, it's too much going on. But you know, in this day and age, we have to capture people with so many different nets. Here at Megafest, God has given Bishop a vision to not only reach people through one means, but several different means. Some people will never come to a church service, but they'll come to a screening. Some people will never come to a screening, but they'll come to a basketball game. Some people will never come to a basketball game, but they'll come to a concert. And we have infused Jesus Christ into every facet of everything going on at Megafest, that no matter what you attend, you're going to see Jesus. That's why Megafest is a festival, not a conference. That's why Megafest is ordained by God, because it's on the solid rock of Jesus that we stand. And Jesus is all throughout this conference, all throughout this festival. You can't go throughout this halls without experiencing somebody who knows him, who will bring you to Jesus. So that's, Megafest defends itself because it's doing the work of the Lord.
And on that note, just like Jesus, we shall not be moved. Amen. Furthermore, my brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, for as much as you know, and my son Oscar here knows, our labor is not in vain. All right.
From people who really hate them. And it's not that the criticism is wrong, it comes from an ugly place. And to have a safe place to be critiqued, and to be encouraged, and to be challenged, and to be transformed is to me one of the greatest gifts you can give a young man or a young woman who is trying to come into their own. And yes, they make mistakes, but so do we. And I am committed to pouring myself in the next generation with the hopes that their journey would be easier than mine. And if they shed one less tear than I did, then I succeed.
Thank you. Woo! We love you, Bishop Lex. We love you. Thank you. We love you. We love you, Bishop.
shot and save the report until Jennifer enters it. Sugar. What TV show you on?
That ended right there.
Pipeline to Possibilities is basically showing kids that where you start doesn't have to be how you finish.
To encourage them, to uplift them, to help them make better decisions about life and challenging situations that they might encounter.
To ensure that young people understand that there's more people than just their parents and teachers rooting for them. It's the way to encourage them to be great and to understand what mistakes to avoid and to understand how the system works so that they are redirected and they don't end up in the criminal justice system. What inspires me the most about being a judge is the fact that I have this wonderful platform with the position that I'm in to really make a positive difference in someone's life.
I'm inspired by the ability to help so many people, to make sure that the community is safe, to make sure that those who need to be rehabilitated get that. My advice in life overall would be to not give up. You'll have situations where you feel like you failed, you made a bad decision. You don't stay in that. You pick yourself up and you strive to be better.
If you find yourself maybe discouraged in school, maybe feeling lost, not fitting in, maybe you're bullied, maybe you feel like you're being targeted or picked on because you're different. Pipeline to Possibilities is a way to show you that just because this is where your situation is right now, you can overcome these obstacles and you can be anything you aspire to be in life.
We want them to succeed, and we know that if they're armed with information, that they can.
You know, this looks kind of scary. I mean, everybody. 1, 2, 3, One time, two times, two times.
Hey, it was a great show. I'm doing little videos. We're gonna put this on BPEN TV. Yeah, you did. Hey, listen, you did a good show. We appreciate you. Come back to Dallas anytime you want to.
Cannot wait.
Are you busy next week? All right, thank you.
Hey guys, my website is www.theresagrayson.com. www.theresagrayson.com. See you guys real soon.
All right.
Back on the City Council, we work very closely together. Our districts overlap, and we will continue to work together and try to make District 109 and District 8 out of Dallas a better place for all of its citizens to live, work, and play. I'm delighted to be here with Rick Callahan, Casey Thomas, and Councilman Dwayne Caraway. Thank you all.
Well, so I might not need this.
Might not.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? You can't hear me? Okay. All right.
Can I interrupt you? Please, 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 please. Okay, my brothers and sisters, we had a meeting with her on Monday. So she's going to start speaking at 7:15. It's almost 7 o'clock. At 8 o'clock, we're going to have to leave. Thank you, Mrs. Price. So I'm going to ask everybody, if you can, to come in front of Andrea. Just walk in front of her. Hello. Walk in front of her. Peter Johnson is here. You have to meet Peter. Okay. Reverend Peter Johnson. And as soon as she finishes, she will take questions. So if you would, can you take a couple of questions?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
And if you would, keep your questions a little short so we can get around to all the questions. This is not the last time. So please welcome again, Vice President and News Director, CBS, Channel 11.
I truly appreciate this. This is quite an honor and completely unexpected. The fabulous Miss Esther strolled in my office and with Dr. Bird and said, "Would you like to take part in this?" And I was like, "Of course." But just to give you a really super fast little background on me. Born and raised in New Orleans. Absolutely, loved it. Went to St. Joseph's Academy, all-girls school. Worked in my mother's hospital, St. Charles General. I would take the streetcar from Canal Street up to the streetcar to St. Charles General after high school, and worked in Central Supply. My mother was on the 4th floor. She ran the heart station. I was on the 2nd floor, and I got to deliver pillows and anything else, any kind of surgical equipment that the doctors and the nurses would need. That was my job, and I loved it. And so work was instilled in us at a very, very young age, that you have to earn your way, and you also have to be true to who you are and uphold certain values, which are treating people well, being honest and transparent, and also living what you say. So I was fascinated by the world of media from a very young age. I think I was in 4th grade or 5th grade, and my project was to watch 60 Minutes. I never heard of 60 Minutes. What is that? And so I turned on the television on a Sunday while my brother was playing outside and all my friends were outside. And I was like, I'm stuck in here. I got to do this project. And it changed my life. It was an amazing level of storytelling. I'd never seen anything like that. And I grew up with WWL TV in New Orleans, for those who know New Orleans a little bit, which is a powerhouse television station. We used to swim at St. Mark's on Rampart, which was around the corner from WWL, but I'd never been inside there. I didn't know what it looked like. I didn't know what people did. I didn't know what they were supposed to be doing or how they got television on. How do you do this? And so after that report that we had to write out about 60 Minutes and storytelling and what they do, my teacher, Linda Stelly, took us to a television station, and it changed my life. It was amazing. I saw people doing a million different things. There were people behind the camera. There were people in the newsroom. There were people typing on typewriters. No computers, you millennials. There was this clacking sound and people running around and trying to get stuff done. And it all was this chaos, but it was just perfect. And I felt like I was at home. And so that started the journey, and it was fun. So I said, this is what I'm going to do. And my family was like, what? You're not going to be a lawyer? And how are you going to make money at this? Who makes money at this? What do they do? I don't understand it. And so became the journey. And so I've been in this business. It will mark 32 plus years of doing this. I started as went to Michigan State University from New Orleans. I'd never been to Michigan before in my life. And I was silly enough to think that because the brochures had sunshine and snow, that it wasn't going to be that cold. Naivete can get you only so far, but it was great. It was an amazing experience because I got to work on my college television project, and you can write and you can produce, and also at the local cable station, and then at the local CBS television station, WLNS in Lansing. So going to school in the day, working there at night, and then doing everything from running a camera to typing the chiron, the names that go on the screen and the like, and just being fascinated with the project. And through that, writing and producing and field producing and interviewing everyone, from mayors and